Welcome to another Cardano update. Like always, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts and if you want access to our Discord server where we post multiple updates a day. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. So I actually have a lot to say in this video. So let's first start with the 4-hour chart. As you can see, Cardano is currently going down. We are down about, let's actually see how much we are down. So we are down about, let's say 23% in the last few days. And yeah, this is not bearish considering the fact that we are oversold on the 4-hour. So I believe a low is close to being, put in. As you can see, we are currently at the trend line. We'll see if Cardano reacts to it or not. If we don't react to the trend line and we get below it right now, it's likely that we drop below 83 cents, which is this low right here. And that would not be that great because, this right here was the 0.618 extension of the first wave. So if we drop below this low, I mean, it's very likely that we drop below this low as well. And if we do that, maybe we are testing the 0.382 extension of the first wave move to the upside before actually getting a pump. But keep in mind, this still looks like a fake out. All of the altcoins are currently oversold on the 4 hours, so I think it's only a matter of time until we go up again. Now, I want to look at Ethereum for a second, because what Ethereum is doing right now actually looks like something that it did in the previous cycle. And before I talk about that, let me actually look at the Ethereum monthly returns chart, because I believe this is also important. So as you can see right now, Ethereum is down about 1.6% on the monthly chart. And as I have mentioned multiple times in the past, Ethereum usually goes up in January, so why is it going down right now? Well, let's look at the Ethereum chart and let's look at what it did exactly 4 years ago before actually going up about 78% in January. So if you look at what Ethereum was doing exactly 4 years ago, as you can see, on January 10th of 2021, Ethereum actually had a correction, and this, I believe, was a 30% drop. And this happened extremely quickly, and look at what happened after that. It still went up another 50% from this low right here, and then it went up for the remainder of 2021. So I still believe that this is a fake out, and right now we are down about, let's actually see how much. We are down about 14% from this high right here, and about 22% from this high right here. So yeah, this is not really the end of the world, and if we do get another low in the fourth wave right here, like I said, it would not be the worst thing in the world. However, that would put us in between the bull market support band, so we kind of have to stay above the bull market support band if we want to get bullish. And also, we just had a cross on the bull market support band. The red line is now below the green line, and I believe this is extremely bullish because, for example, on the Cardano chart, after we had a cross on the bull market support band, we did absolutely nothing for a couple of months, and then all of a sudden we just started pumping. And yeah, I believe Ethereum will do the exact same thing, so this to me looks like a fake out. Also, look at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. It's currently at 69 and Bitcoin is currently at $92,000. Now, do you realize how stupid that sounds? Do you realize how ridiculous it is? Because, people are still greedy, of course, but people are not as greedy as they were, for example, 1 month ago. But what's changed? Well, nothing really changed. 1 month ago, or even 2 months ago, Bitcoin was at pretty much the exact same price. It was ranging between, let's say, $90,000 and $100,000. But the Fear and Greed Index back then was ranging between 80 to even 90. Right now, we're at 69 and we're at the exact same price. So if this doesn't show you that things are getting bullish, I don't know what does. The RSI has also cooled off, so I think this is just a big fake out. And if you look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, it's still not managing to get above the bull market support band, which means that at some point we will have to get rejected. And when we do get rejected, that will be the beginning of the altcoin season. And it makes the most amount of sense that we start the altcoin season right now. Today is January 9th. It has been about 47 days since the cross on the bull market support band, and if we follow what we did in the previous cycle, Bitcoin dominance should start dropping tomorrow, maybe even today. However, keep in mind, we don't have to do what we did in the previous 2 cycles. Maybe in this cycle we have to wait 55 days after the cross, maybe we have to wait 60 days after the cross. It doesn't have to be exactly 48 days. However, in this cycle in 2020 it was exactly 48 days, and in the cycle before that in 2016 it was also 48 days. Well, I believe here it was actually 47. So yeah, we could start going down on the Bitcoin dominance chart right now. And just to give you another quick update, as you can see, Cardano is currently reacting to the trend line right here, so this is obviously very bullish. And we are still in an uptrend, which is extremely good. I also want to talk about the Elliot wave count for a second, because I have not talked about it in some time. So after getting this low right here, which is the second wave low of a very large 1-2 setup that we have on the chart, we formed a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup. This formed a first wave move to the upside. This is the first wave move of the main third wave move of this 1-2 setup that we have on the chart. And then right now, I mean, we are still in a second wave move down. I cannot confirm that the second wave move down is in until we get 5 waves up. We already have a 1-2 setup on the chart, and we are currently trying to get a third wave. The minimum target for the third wave is the 200% extension of the 1-2 setup, and that is at $1.30. And then after that, we still need a fourth wave move down and a fifth wave move up. And once we get these 5 waves, I will be able to confirm that the second wave move down is in, and that we are actually heading in a third wave of the third wave, which will be the most impulsive move of the cycle. And what do you know, Bitcoin dominance is expected to drop extremely soon, and it's expected to drop a lot. And Cardano and some altcoins as well are ready for a third wave of the third wave. I mean, that's literally the most foolish structure that we could have on the chart right now. So yeah, things are still looking very, very good. And even if we somehow get another low and we get to the 0.382 extension, it would not be the end of the world. That would just be an ABC structure. Now, of course, we already have an ABC structure on the chart, so the low could be in, and we are still in an uptrend at the end of the day. So yeah, this is obviously still looking bullish. I don't know why people in the comments are already giving up on Cardano. I mean, where were you when Cardano was doing this right here? I mean, this right here was extremely boring. Yes, I can say that. But what's happening right now, it's not boring at all. This is actually looking pretty good to me. So yeah, I don't understand why people are starting to FUD Cardano, because it obviously doesn't make sense. And keep in mind, Cardano is not the only altcoin to go down right now. All of the altcoins are going down right now. As you can see, everything is red here. I don't think you can see it on the recording, but everything is red, everything is down. The whole market is down, not only Cardano. And keep in mind, Cardano had a 300% pump up here. And I did tell you that at some point we will need a second wave move down. And what do you know, we got a second wave move down, so it's only a matter of time until we get a third wave of the third wave. And if we want to copy what we did in the previous cycle, like I said many times already, the third wave of the third wave should top by the end of February of this year. So things are about to get extremely bullish in my opinion, and it's only a matter of time until we start going up again. I also want to look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is also interesting. So there is a chance we drop to about $90,000 to get another low in the fourth wave right here. Before we continue, that would be actually very good, because this would turn into a much bigger ABC structure, and I would like to see that, to be honest. But keep in mind, Bitcoin is currently oversold on the 4-hour chart. Well, it's almost oversold on the 4-hour. And the last time it was oversold, if you ignore this right here, Bitcoin was at about 59k when it got oversold right here. And yeah, this is extremely bullish. I don't know why people are fearful right now. It makes no sense to me, to be honest. Also, if you look at the ADA Bitcoin chart, this is also looking extremely good. Now maybe this will turn into an ABC structure, but the ADA ABC chart is still looking very good, and honestly I would not be shocked if the second wave low right here was already in. I mean, this is an ABC structure, so you know, it's still looking very bullish. I don't understand the fear in the market. ADA is at 90 cents. 2 months ago it was at about 30 cents. So why are we complaining? Let me also give you my long-term prediction in case you did not watch my previous videos. So I'm expecting Cardano to top somewhere between $5 to $8, and I think that will happen somewhere between September and November of this year, at least judging this by what happened in the previous cycle. As you can see here, for example, in the previous cycle, Cardano topped in September of 2021, and I believe Bitcoin topped in November, so Cardano actually topped 2 months earlier. So we could do the exact same thing again, and let's say Bitcoin tops in like September this cycle. Well, if that happens, then Cardano will most likely top in July. Now, that does not really make that much sense because usually the crypto market does not go up in June and July, so I don't think getting a top on the Cardano chart in July is realistic, but you never know. I mean, the market can always shock us. And keep in mind, the monthly RSI is still not overbought. We are nowhere near close to being overbought. And this shows us that yes, Cardano can still get to $5 to $8 extremely soon. You just need to be patient and, you need to stop looking at charts all day. I mean, the price is not going to go up if you look at it all day. So yeah, I don't have much else to say. I'm still expecting Bitcoin dominance to start going down extremely soon, maybe in the next couple of days. And yeah, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon. If you want access to all of our charts and if you want access to our Discord server where we post multiple updates a day, like, subscribe. I will see you in the next one.